Hey guys, good afternoon. CryptoPaul here. Just want to do a quick update on brand new ICO LENDERA. But before we get in, like always, I want to thank all the current subscribers for your support and comments. And if you're new, subscribe so that way you don't miss out on any new ICO, existing ICO in progress, lending platform, crypto news, and giveaway. And like always, we're not your financial advisor, CPA, attorney, or investment representative. Please do not invest any funds you cannot afford to lose. Use us more as a reference in addition to doing your own research and analysis to see if there's any particular program you want to support, and if that program that you do support have the 2FA available, please make sure you activate it. So like I mentioned, 2018 is going to be an amazing year for ICOs. The challenge here is there'll be so many, so every new one has to have a competitive edge. And I think I found it, LENDERA. Okay, let's go through their site and their project and see if this makes sense to support. Okay, so the ISO, like I mentioned, is going to start in 5 days, 20 hours and 5 minutes and 43 seconds. Okay, so let's look at this. Here's the breakdown of the ICO and pre-sale. They're going to offer 6.26 million available. Okay, and transparent, decentralized, fast transaction, low investment, high return, value and support. Okay, so here is the breakdown of each of the phases. So it looks like uh, the developer, pre-sale, mini ICO, first round. So it's basically a breakdown of how many percentage in each. We'll go through in the white paper, actually give a bit more better detail. Okay, the ISO rounds. Okay, so there we go. So the first set's going to be the marketed pre-sale. They're going to offer 160,000 LEC with bonus. Then the mini ICO round 1 consists of 800,000, 2 of a million, round 3 1.2, round 4 of 1.4, and round 5 of 1.6. Lending platform looks like we have 4 level. Okay, the first level is 100 to 1,000, the base rate, and the capital release is 260 days. Second level, 1,001 to 5,000, monthly interest plus 0.1. Okay, the base rate at 220 days capital release. 5,001 at to 10,000, the monthly interest rate plus 0.2, 180 days capital release, and 10,001 and higher, the monthly interest rate plus 0.3 and 135 days capital release. Okay, now I mentioned earlier what's LENDERA competitive edge. There's actually a few. So let's go over the main one first. So the main one is on their lending platform. So they're confident that their price will appreciate more after they launch, that they basically set a minimum lending appreciation chart. Okay, so what it means is that if you decide to hold the coin, okay, until here, since it's until April, okay, they basically guarantee that if you start to your loan on April 1st 2018, the minimum value is going to be at least $2. Okay, now it could be more, okay, because of their competitive edge. Once everyone see, oh wow, they do, what it is they do, the interest rate's doing really well. Okay, they might be definitely higher than $2. Okay, but they're saying they're confident that they will at least put a minimum amount for you to loan. Okay, if you decide to hold. Okay, so another smart and creative way to what have the investor hold on to their coin. So that's awesome. So by April $2, by May 313, June 496, July. Okay, well look at here. If you hold it to December, okay, in 1 year, if you do decide not to do anything, just stake the coin, okay, and you decide to loan after 1 year, looks 48.39. Okay, how awesome is that? And if you decide to hold on all the way to the April 2019, all right, so a year and 4 months from now, they basically guarantee $451 per coin. Okay, so talk about a competitive edge. Talk about what makes them different. That is one of the major things that attracted me to this. That if you or staker, okay, I stake a lot of my coins. That would be awesome. Okay, so that's one competitive edge. And what's next? All right, so how it works? So they're gonna actually his ways they can basically make money for us. Okay, arbitrage. Okay, so many I guess exchanges coming up. So they off most of them offer very similar pairs. So you know, they're gonna use. I'm not sure it's gonna be manual or they have a bots to do the arbitrage. So basically means that, you know, if an exchange, you know, offer one exchange offer this, like say BTT to SD, another exchange do the same thing, but there will be a price difference. Okay, so what they're trying to do is buy, for example, BTC on one exchange and sell on another and try to make profit on the spread. So that is awesome. And positive manipulation, what does that mean? Well, they can basically they're gonna hold a good chunk of their coin, okay, or their own capital that they raise in case the price go down, they'll buy. Okay, you know, look at Hextra. I mean, come on, they went down to $4 after the Hextra goal, and then they bought it and with, you know, 20 some dollars right now. So talk about being clever with your capital. So they can do the same thing. And of course, price appreciation. You guys can read through that. So number one was this, the minimum lending, and number two is, of course, they how they're gonna basically support their own coin. That's pretty cool. Referral during the ISO is 3 level deep, 5 to 1. The referral during the lending is going to be awesome. I'm sorry, 3 level deep for the ICO and 5 level deep for the lending. So lending 10 for 2.5, 1.5, and 0.8. And then if your direct sign up, okay, do decide to do a reinvestment, only direct referral only is 3%. All right, let's continue. The roadmap, okay, we'll actually go in more detail on the white paper, okay, but a couple of key things here. Once the ICO is done, so we're looking at launching lending platform, local exchange up and running by March. Let's see, coin launched, testnet, block explore, window desktop wallet staking. Okay, so like I said, if you just want to hold on to the coin to get that price appreciation and lending, that would be a great thing to do. So start the lending appreciation program. Like I said, if you decide, you know, if their price don't reach at $2, which I don't believe that's gonna be the case, but at least they put it there that, okay, by April 1st, if you decide to loan, it'll be at least $2, okay, no matter what. Okay, launching the mining pool, website upgrade by May, mobile wallet information, okay, by June. Okay, here's the second or third competitive edge. So they basically already put it in here that they can do an airdrop. Okay, so for every one LEC that you lend, okay, for more than 45 days, all right, so you have, so if that's the case, so that this is, it looks like June 15th, okay, so that means you better have your loan in the lending program by, I guess, May 1st, or to be safe by April 30th, just in case. So that way, you know, when the June 15th rolls around, they can give you 100, looks like Lendera dollar. All right, so we'll go in more detail on the white paper. Okay, more advertisement, hosting Lendera global events. All right, so if you want to get in touch with them, you can do so. Let's go to the white paper. Now, 36 pages, very clean, no errors, and they did it themselves. That is awesome. Okay, but There's a lot of stuff in here that you guys can read through, but I want to just touch base on the main thing that we talked about. Okay, so the coin prices and so on, proof of stake information, who they are, well, they're going to remain anonymous, all that good stuff. It's lending sustainable. Let's read through that. Let's jump to, okay, so here we go. Lendera value. What makes Lendera different from any other coins? Okay, well, first of all, I guess the supply. Okay, so here they talk about Bitcoin has circulating supply of 16.7 million. Lendera tokens supply is 8 million. Okay, so having a low supply, total supply and circulating supply, that's basically going to drive up the value. And the fact that is, you can see a lot of people staking the coin itself because of the guaranteed lending minimum. They're not going to they're going to drive up the price very, very quickly. So guys, read through that. Now, one the other thing is, let's see what's next page 21. Okay, so this one, the ICO platform token will be pre-sold during the ICO before the LEC token launch on the decentralized wave exchange. So if you don't know what that is, I have a tutorial which I'll link in the description as well on how to set this up and how and everything. So it's very easy. Okay, and let's see, go on. Okay, so we talked about the 8 million LEC, and this is I guess the breakdown of what's going to be I guess already for the ICO and everything. Okay, so here's the breakdown. So the pre-sale round 1, okay, for exclusive round for promoting team, okay, so be at 85 cents and going to be available 160,000. Mini ICO round was designed solely for investor with a low budget at a price of the final round of $1.05, and they're going to have available 100,000. Okay, the normal ICO, we're looking at 5 rounds, like I mentioned. The first round at 85 cents, 800,000. Round 2, 90 cents at 1 million. Round 3, 95 cents, 1.2. Round 4, $1, 1.4 will be available. And last round, round 5, $1.05 with 1.6 million available. And like I mentioned, the wave, you can look at my video on how to set that up as well. Okay, and this talks about you do have to have at least some wave in order for you to transact, which is also in my video. Okay, next page. And like I said, with this one, let's see, where does it say the proof of stake? Okay, so like I said, if you're looking to hold the coin to watch the price appreciate and potentially maybe lend in the future because of that guarantee minimum, okay, so you will probably be staking it. If you do, here's the information on that. Okay, looking at 15% annual bonus is rewarded for an investor holding the coin in their wallet over a specific period. And to earn this reward, one must first continuously hold RSC token for 30 days for the coin to mature. Okay, so the maturity for each coin is a bit longer, but at April, the ISO is gonna be done in a month or so, and you can still get, by the time April hits the $2, that 30-day will basically already been met. So proof of work, that information there, and let's keep going. Okay, here's the main specs. Coin name, Lendera, LEC, block time 2 minutes, decimal place 8, block size 400, hybrid algorithm, proof of work, proof of stake, block mining rewards for coins, pre-mine coins 8 million, max supply 16, block halving is every 1 million blocks. Okay, and like I mentioned, it is going to be, you could basically trade on the Wave network. Okay, and this is their identifier, and the video will show you how to set that up as well. That's for how to look up the prices in that once you have your wave set up. Okay, let's see now. If you are more tech savvy, you can look through this. Okay, let's see what else. D5. Okay, so investing in lending. Okay, this talks more about the arbitrage, positive manipulation, which we already discussed, and price appreciation. Why? By holding because of the guaranteed minimum lending. All right. Okay, so like I mentioned, this gives a bit more detail. Okay, so we're looking at from 26 up to 42% per month. Okay, with the 260 days capital, at least for the first level. All right, because on the main side doesn't say how much we're going to earn. Okay, so as far as interest rate, I think that's reasonable. Okay, it can be more. Okay, but the fact that is, they're going to guarantee a specific amount that you can lend if you hold it over X amount of time. That's awesome. So look through that. So all of them is up from 26 to 42% per month. Let's see. I'll go, and of course, if you decide to hold until April of next year and do a loan, you're looking at potentially $451 per coin. Wow. You know what? If they're around, there's potential that I can hit this number. Okay, so that would be awesome. That would be awesome. Let's see, airdrops. Okay, here's number 3. So they're gonna, like I mentioned, there was 3 things why I feel they do have a competitive edge, and number 3 is the airdrop. So like I mentioned before, you want to make sure you have if you decide to loan, your loan active by at least April, the end of April. Okay, April 28th at least. Just give it enough time so that way you have at least 45 days in the lending. Okay, if you do, then for every one LEC that you lent, you're going to get 100 LEC dollar, and once you receive that, you can convert that to USD if you want. And of course, they guarantee that each LENDERA dollar will be at least $1, 1 USD, that you can loan, cash out, or do whatever you like. All right. So, and referral commission, already talked about. I still phase is going to be 3 level, 5, 2, 1. The lending is 6 level on here. Let's see. What did they say on this one? I thought they said the lending. Okay, so it's 5 levels, so a little discrepancy. So I'll contact them to see which one is the correct one. So what's the difference? 10, 4, 2.5, 1.5, 0.8, and 0.4. Okay, so the 6th level, the 0.4 is not there. Okay. And the reinvestment only on your first tier, 3%, and their reference information. All right. Wave, like I talked about, you can look at my tutorial. It will be in the description. Now let's check out who they are. So good news is they register for at least 4 years. Okay. They do have their own dedicated server for the to handle their sales, so which is good, but it's still going to be, we'll see. Hopefully they have enough capacity that they'll be able to handle the purchase, but time will tell. We still got about 5 days to go. Their hype stat, okay, is the site. Well, this particular site is hosted in the United States. It is it is secure, HTTPS and HTTP-2. Numbers still early, not that much yet, but as time go by, now that you can see a lot more people introducing this, that numbers will definitely start to increase. Alexa site traffic, same situation. Okay, numbers still not really, nothing yet there yet, so still brand spanking new. Okay, So let's look at the dashboard itself. So when you log in, let's talk about if you deposit and you get confirmation, just reconfirm it with them and they'll update. Okay, the buy is actually pretty easy. I already got mine. So after you deposit your BTC, let's take a look. Hopefully, they didn't log me out yet, but it's been a while, so it's probably okay. Good. So after you deposit, and then you can just update the information. Then actually will update your coin, and then from there, pre-sale. Let's see, ICO information. And what they accept: BTC, Ethereum, and Litecoin. Okay, so 3 form of payments, and you can see there that's the breakdown of the sale. The only thing I'm not sure of is how many they'll offer per day. Let's see, the 10th to the 11th. Okay, so it looks like it might be a continuous. Okay, let's see. So the first round is going to start on January 10th and on January 11th. Round 2, January 11th and 12th. Round 3. I don't think the number looks right. So January 20th, 2018, all the way to January 15th, 2019. I don't know about that one. Okay, so I will be contacting for more clarification on that. But like I mentioned, I've already got mine, so the process is pretty easy. You just hit the dollar amount you want to purchase, and then they'll default to the how many coin you can receive and which form of method of payment, and then you hit submit, and that's it. So guys, I definitely like this one. Like I mentioned, 2018 is gonna be another awesome year for our little corner of the cryptocurrency as far as the lending, and each platform have to have a competitive edge. And I was hoping maybe one, but they're coming out with at least potentially 3 competitive edge, which is the guarantee minimum on loan. There are 3 different ways to earn money for us: arbitrage, positive manipulation, and price appreciation, and of course getting out there as far as the airdrops. Okay, a lot of coins starting to have airdrops to show their investor or supporter, thank you. And so they got that on there. So 3 competitive edge where I definitely feel this is a coin to hold for 2018, at least on the lending side. That's going to be awesome. So guys, if you want to jump in on this with us, the link is below. And of course, if you find the information helpful, please give us a thumbs up, leave a comment, and if you're new, subscribe so that way you get updates on this and all the other ICO that we're supporting. And once again, like always, thank you so much for watching. We'll talk to you next time. Bye-bye.